Senator Joe Manchin, who's been a thorn in the side of Democrat leadership for his unwillingness to bust the filibuster and advance the left-wing agenda, this week announced his own plan to bring a modified version of the voting reform bill to the floor. Now, what's in his plan, and will the maneuver work to bring it to a vote? Let's discuss that and some other political news with our panel. Genevieve Wood is a senior advisor and the spokesperson for the Heritage Foundation. And Doug Schoen, one of the most influential Democratic campaign consultants of the past half century. He's also the author of The End of Democracy, Russia and China on the Rise, America in Retreat. As always, folks, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right. So, Doug, he's proposing this nationwide voter ID law. It's not an especially strict one, but that's what's in Manchin's plan. He wants states to be able to engage in maintenance of voter rolls, which Democrats are opposed to. Republicans certainly support. He's also 15 days of mandatory early voting. He's got that in here. Election day is a national holiday, using computer models to do redistricting. Stacey Abrams, she's made her mark on reform. Has come out in favor of this proposal. Your thoughts on where you see this going?
Look, I think this is a step in the right direction towards bipartisanship, Tom. Importantly, Joe Manchin is not trying to bust the filibuster here, so he needs Republican support. But I thought the For the People Act, the Democratic proposal, was a non-starter from day one. And what I see Joe Manchin trying to do is to say that you can propose a number of reasonable reforms, some Republicans support, some Democrats support, and try the process of building bipartisan support. Frankly, I'm not optimistic it's going to get passed, but I am pleased that a moderate Democrat has taken the first tentative steps towards trying to bring the two parties together.
I'm pleased that there's a moderate Democrat at all. Genevieve,
so am I.
Republicans are taking issue with some of this. I think some of it is on constitutional grounds, some of it is substantive. But this is clearly not as radical as S1 and HR 1. And there's a lot that moderates and Republicans can agree with in some of this. Do you think they're going to get the votes?
No,
I don't.
I'm not optimistic like Doug. I mean, look, at the end of the day, yes, maybe the original bill was a 10 on the highly progressive government takeover side. This is probably around a 7 or an 8. I mean, the reality is, if Stacey Abrams says she can still be for it, there are going to be a lot of Republicans and conservatives who say, I can't go for that. Yeah. Because, and look, here's the problem with it. You can take little pieces here and there. At the end of the day, the concern by many conservatives is that this is an attempt to federalize our elections and take away the rights of the states to both govern and ensure that the people in their states, that their votes are truly counting. This would allow a lot of folks at the Justice Department to come in and say what laws are okay, what laws are not okay. And that's federalizing things. You have government bureaucrats running it, not state lawmakers who are accountable to the people.
Thanks for watching the Heritage Foundation's YouTube channel. With more than 500,000 members, we are the nation's largest conservative research and education institution. We believe the principles and ideas of the American founding are worth conserving and renewing. Please help us further our mission by subscribing to this channel and sharing our videos with your family and friends.